Is it that if I'm streaming, then you can copy the URL and put it on your website. So this is going to come on your website. No, I have a photographer now. You want to take Sky's work? So this is how it will show on your website. I like the fact that you can embed on the website. Let me see. So let me check how much. If I go to upgrade, let me see the packages that are here. 10 terabyte is $300 a year. 2 terabyte is $60 a year. The terabyte, are they using it for the space or the bandwidth if people join the streaming? Or the number of people who join? $60 is fine for a whole year. If it's the whole year, then $60 is fine. So this one I'm using trial version, so from July to August 9th. Those of you on the live now, there is this application called Livesure. Those of you know about Restream. You want to stream to multiple platforms. So you want to stream to maybe 5 YouTube, 1 Facebook, and the other ones. But your internet is not good. You can get this application, and then you stream to this application, and then it will redistribute it. So the redistribution is what we are seeing happening here. So I have 3 pages that the streaming is going to. Did you check the YouTube? The YouTube will be faster. You see it's faster than what you were saying. And this is, so you can create poll to ask questions. So let's see. Do you know about YOLO? Osego Stream, their news feature will be available in this July. There's going to be a major update to it in July, and then in August, they will start selling in August. I'll have the chance to preview it. Somebody should check if there is a poll coming to the YouTube. JC Production. Why? Are you a photographer? So where would the poll come to? The video is also loaded here. Okay, so let's see how we can bring in that video. You don't see any poll. Okay, that's fine. Let me add this video and see if during the production I can bring in this video. So let's go to the monitor and see what's happening there. So it's showing the bit rate I'm using. There's an issue somewhere here. So I'm at 5. It came to 4 point something. So these are the destinations, right? The comments are not coming, only the comment I added. Okay, let me give you a different the live view, and let's see if that's what is working. Evoto is doing promotion, so if you pay for Evoto, you'll get 25% using my promo code, and they will give you some presets. So these are the preset backdrops. They will give you some backdrops. These are 95 presets. Okay, so these are the link. I'm asking the lady. Okay. I sent you the link, right? Open it, let me see how it's coming. So tell me if you're able to see the poll. Prince sent comment. I'm only seeing.
The one you said we are crossing the comment.
Yeah.
The food is there. Do you know about your request? Yes, sir.
I go to the YouTube, right, and leave a comment. Let me see if the comment will come now. No, are you where the link I sent you? Let me see how it's coming.
I've gone to YouTube. Let me leave the comment in.
Right after here, I'll be teaching them YOLO boss. Hey, my cables are plenty here. You want to do what? Type. Just type in the comment section. Let me see if the comment will come here. Okay, so this is like the live. So the video is showing here, and then the distance is also showing here. But if you want to, you have to sign up. You have to sign in. Let me do it and see what name. This which one? You know, the last month we were supposed to do photography and video training. Only 2 people registered. I'm yet to even get in touch with them. So it didn't happen. Surprisingly, a lot of people are sending me message. They are asking if I do live, if I'm teaching photography. Okay, if you submit. You can just play this video here. I see. Okay, so the high is for the live page. That is the view live page. So they've done this that you can send a link and they will watch directly here. And at the same time, it's going to my YouTube. So if I have a funeral and I want the family to have a unique, I can just use this. Let me see if you leave a comment, if it will come. So I think the comment will be coming from here rather, not on the YouTube. You see?
It has come.
Okay, I'll spend some time on it and see. Hi everyone. So I am trying to look at a software. This is a software. Is it a software or is it an application? So those of us who knows about Restream, yeah, there is a similar application that I'm trying to use, and I'm streaming to my YouTube channel over here. Catherine says she's enjoying the session. Somebody said I should tell them about the live show. Yeah, so the live show, I am now testing it to see what it can do. I got a notification today, and they've given me 1 month try. I was even going to pay for either Restream or YoloCast for a live streaming I'm doing this Saturday. And then I saw it, so I decided to give it a try and see. And one nice thing about this is that it's going to help you redistribute to other pages. If you want to stream to 3 platforms, your internet upload speed must be very good. But with this, you can just stream here, right? And then you redistribute it. So you can see that my destination is this. I don't know how many destinations it can take. I also try to see how much I'll have to pay for. Let me see the plan. Oh, the plan is expensive. My data is when you are watching live. And then when you come to my plan, I'm using the premium plan. And it's $99.9 a month. Oh, that's quite a lot. Let me see their website and see the other plans they have. So they have the basic plans, which is $9.9 per month. And you can stream to 3 channels at once, only 3. No watermark on your private event. 200 concurrent website viewers. So the website viewers, you can have 200 full HD. And the storage is 256. Data is 100 gigabyte per month. Then we move on to 49.9. 1 terabyte, stream to 5 channels at once, 1,000 concurrent website viewers. Then this one have a live viewer, thanks and tipping. So you can accept donation. Live highlight, instantly share best goals or I do moment, full HD. Then the one I'm on right now is 15 channel at once, and then 1 million concurrent website viewers. Paid live streaming. So you can use this one to do paid live if you want people to watch per view. Advanced thanks and gifting, dedicated bandwidth, and then 24/7 dedicated technical support. But it's still expensive. So for the basic plans, you have to pay $99. I think the basic plan, if you use it and you can get it streamed to 3 platforms. Let me compare with Restream and see. So let's go to upgrade. So Restream, let me see monthly. I'm not a business. So it's $19 per month. So that's like half the price. And you also stream to 3 channels at once. So I will probably go for this than the Restream, because Restream seems to be expensive. I see. So Restream, this is the price for Restream. Then let's look at the YOLO YOLO Live too. Monthly, they are very expensive. Their starter is 29. One concurrent event, then 10 multi-stream destinations. You can stream to 10. And then the storage is 50 gig. Let's compare with this. This one, what did we get? This one, we have the viewer, right? So I'll come back and see. Where did we see the... Okay, so it's here. So let's look at it. So the other one is 50 gig, right, per month. This one is giving us 256 storage per month to stream on 3 channels at once. 100% white label, no watermark on your sacred or private event. Then you can have 200 concurrent website viewers, ideal for close family and friends. Then full HD streaming quality. So I think this plan is not bad. Monthly is 9.99. The only issue that we'll be facing is that you can only buy with PayPal. I'll message them. So they have the media center where I loaded this video. Then this is where you put your destination. Then you have the... So you can create, you can do simulated live with videos that you have already recorded video. And then this is the live itself. So I have this live. Then you can check your plan, data usage. Let's see the data usage. 100% remaining. Okay. So between the Livesure, Restream, $19. Then I want to buy the YOLO Live, this one, the monthly one, the $49. Even though the storage is small, I'm just interested in the 20 gig bonding. I want to be able to bond for an event I have this weekend. So which one will you go for? The Livesure just came recently. I just saw it today, and I want to try it. So so Stairway, the teacher is saying she's working on something like that. Let me... So you can send an email to info@anchormediagh.com. Okay, that's good. So today, what am I going to be working on? I'll be working on this website. I'll be redesigning this website, a portfolio website. Now, what I'm doing these days is that, you see, I'm redesigning the Anchor Media. So I will go to ChatGPT and I will do the redesign. It will give me the redesign. So this is the guy's own. Then I'll ask it to give me the Elementor JSON file. And sometimes what I do is that I'll load the image to the domain, install the Elementor. So this is the image, the field gallery that I have loaded. So I load it as a link, and it will just give me the JPEG file. The Elementor file. Then I'll load and start working. So that's how I'm doing a lot of my design these days. There is a website I have to also work on. So it makes the work easier for me. So look at this website. So it gives me the website layout. So I'll have to teach you website. You have to learn it by force. So you see how it's able to give me the website. Now with this, I'm going to ask it to create. So it's created this image. I've asked it to create this image, the individual image that I'll need. So I'll crop each of them out. Then I will ask it to create Elementor JSON file for me. Then I'll go to the back end and load it. I'll just go and load it. So I'm working on, so look at this website. This is a memorial website. That's the same way I have done it. This funeral is this weekend. So see this. Now anybody who send a message here, it will be appearing here. Okay. Those on TikTok, you can ask your question. Let me see if I have a question on YouTube. So I use Elementor for all my sites, and so once the design is done, so just look at, you see how it has done this. I will just go by and ask it to, so it has given me the Elementor JSON file. And when I load it, you see it appearing this way. Sometimes you don't get it exactly the same, so you have to play around it. So right now what is going to happen is that from what it has given me, it won't give me the pictures. It won't give me the pictures. I have to load the pictures. But if I want you to design it with the pictures, I will load the pictures first to the site and then copy the link of the pictures and bring it in and ask it to create it. So those of you who want to learn how to do this website design, you can let me know. I use it for, I'm doing a lot of memorial websites for people. And I will, with this one like this, I have copied, let me show you something. So there is a memorial website that I am doing right now. So this is, so look at this, it's created this for me. And it didn't add this image, you see the flower. So and because this is man, I don't want too much flowers. Now, I use it to create this for, I'm going to schedule the event today. So I've created this. And then I have the lower third. This one, the face change, so I'm using this one. You see this one as the lower third. No, it's not that one. I'm using one of these. Okay. But this is the site that has been designed for me. This mockup, JPEG mockup. I can even look at it like this and design myself. Do you get it? It's giving me the idea of how I want the site to look like. So with this, I can go and design from scratch. It's very important to understand how the design is done from scratch. So once, you see, so this is the hero page. And I can go and say that I want only without the writing. So this is what I have done here. So because I've designed the other website, I do what we call clone. I clone the website. So right now I'm asking it to give me, to design a logo for me. So this is the logo it has designed. Then the biography. It has also designed the biography, which I have loaded already. So this logo, I'm going to use Canva because I don't like, so it's actually here on my MacBook here. So I'm going to, so you see the logo is here. So I'm going to trace the name. I'm going to grab the text. And once I grab the text, I can change the color because it's black. So within a day, I have been able to do so many things just sitting in my room using AI. Cloud 2 is nice. You can also, so for example, let me just tell this application to give me to create biography page. Biography page. I want it as a mock-up. At the same time, you can also ask it to create like a HTML code for you. But because I don't want to come back and do correction, going to the AI to do that, I will rather it give me Elementor, the sessions, the pages, then I can go in and change it myself. So I'm working on this website. I'm using the same formula for it. So look at this. This was designed. So let me show you. Let me show you the AI design. Each woman. So I'm creating different sessions using the AI. Okay. So this is about us page, right? So I will ask it. So let me show you the original one. So you see that it's creating all this for me. So there is it. This girl is feeling sleepy. This image, if I want it the way it's round like that, I'll go to max and max it. But I didn't want to max it, so I'm using it that way. So you see that I asked it to create only this. Then when I went to, you see, so AI can actually help you do a lot. You see here. So I can go in. So I've asked it to create only this image so that I can use the image. And then we have about us. So I will create this, then go and load it over there. So I make use of my AI a lot. Okay. Those online, do you have any question for me? So I'm not asking the AI to design the whole website. The one people are doing code, is it Viping or Vibe code or whatever. I give it the idea. And one way I do is that I will, if I want something done right now, I will talk. You see the way I'm talking? I will be having interaction with the design. No, with any of the AI. Uh-huh. ChatGPT, cloud. I will have, like, I'll be talking that I want this change. And then before I realize, it's time. Like almost all of them, I rather, sir, I need YOLO Boss Pro. Why don't you go for the Ultra? Because the Ultra is having more things. So today I want to look at the Extreme though. I'm not using it. I'm just going to use it for video to teach. Now over the years, YOLO Boss, when it was first, I mean, it was YOLO Boss Pro. I've used the Pro. Then Ultra came, and then I have the Ultra. The Ultra is here. I want to sell it. If somebody can give me 12,000, I will sell it. Then I have the Extreme. Now, there's difference between them. The Pro cannot stream to TikTok, but the Ultra can stream to TikTok. Then from the TikTok, from the Ultra, you come to the Extreme. We have in-stream. We have other ones, the Mini and all of that, but the Extreme is 8 channel. Okay. Then for the Extreme, you can't stream to TikTok. You can only stream to YouTube, Facebook, and the other platforms. So it's an Android device, and it's 8 channel. 8 channel, 2 outputs. So you have a screen here, but you still have 2 outputs, and you can decide what goes out of those outputs. So if you see here, when you power it, this is what you see. So you have the streaming mode. If you want to stream to Facebook and YouTube, that's where you use it. Initially, we have what we call monitor mode. No, they've done this one to be quick mode. What the quick mode is doing is that you can easily go in and, for example, if I'm doing production, I can decide to just add a page, a custom RTMP page, and then stream. Do you get it? So initially, the monitor mode is just for your recording if you don't want to stream. But they've realized that you can be doing a program in the middle of the program, they want it stream. I don't have to go out of the monitor mode to go and schedule an event. You can just you go to add destination, you send the link, you go to your email, you put in your RTMP code, and then the stream key. It will appear here, and then you select it, you stream. I have a course for live streaming. Those who are on it, they are really learning. The last time I have to spend time to call everybody one by one to make sure they join in. Sir, please, will you give it to me for 10K, please? Hey, 10K. 10K, 10K. Where is the YOLO Boss?
I'm not used to practice.
You want to use it to practice? My people say they want to use it to practice. We were trying to fix it, and then the meter, I think, hit here. Luckily, there's a protector on it. So I'm going to get a protector for this one. I bought this more than 15K. Around 15K at the time. The dollar was high. I'll think around. I should add the 12K is okay. The brand new is around how much? The 12K, no, the Ultra itself is around 1,600. And it's 1,600. Then the Extreme was $2,000. Now they've added 300 to it because of the SSD, the SD card. The memory chip is becoming difficult to get. So, but they are running a promo. Let me see. They are running a promo. YOLO. If I open it, it won't open the site direct. Okay. The promo is not here, but they are. No, I think the person is talking about the live streaming course. It's 600, but there's a discount. If you go to my bio, there's a discount code for is it 30%? So you get it for 420. So YOLO Boss Extreme. Let me go to buy now and see.
Someone is like, he's a media personnel in the church, and the person wants a recommendation from you on a camera you'll be using for pictures.
For now, if you have money, go for the R series. So R8. These are mirrorless cameras. In the near future, the DSLR cameras will be out. So if you want to buy latest, go for the mirrorless camera. So it's either you are looking for the Canon or the Sony. Please, the Nikon people shouldn't come for me. Somebody is asking 12,000. No, 12,000 is Ghana cedis. Is it's Ghana cedis. So the person says if it's an online class. So it's a course. It's an online course. Let me show you something. So it's an online course, but I will be able to see the progress, your progress. It's having a test. The last time I see that somebody's course had less than 70%. So let me see. But I'll see your progress. Wherever you reach, I'll know. If you are not watching, you will receive an email. And I'll be able to grade you. So let me open it for you to see. So this is the website. If you view the website, and when you enter. So this is see me, I design website for everything. No? Learn media production from beginner to professional. So this is the site, and then this is the course. Okay. That's me holding my suit. Okay, so if I have other courses, they will be here. So I did something on AI for business for some people, so it's appearing here. But when you come here, this is the course itself. 18 people are there. So this is the curriculum. You can see that they all have videos. And then, so for example, I was talking about Prism Live Studio. So you can play from here. And so it's self-spaced. You decide when you want to watch. And all. Let's go back. But this is what I want to show. So if you come to the report, I see the people who are assigned and learning. So these are the people. And you can see a percentage attached. Yes, there's a percentage. Prince finish. I'm surprised. Wow. So when you go into Prince on, you can see that there is a course. Where's my phone? My phone may be ringing now. So check if Prince call. So I've added videos up to model 5. The rest they are just going to be. But if you watch up to 4, you should know how to do live streaming. Yeah. So, okay. So this is the test. Let's see if Prince passed. Prince has 100% for all. So this is the course, and I will be able to see the time you spend on each. You see they are mentioned. Their times are there. Then your information and everything. I'll be able to see it. Where you are watching from. He's watching from Ghana and all. It's left with, let's see. So this is the curriculum live. So model 1, look at the foundation of church live streaming. Then from there we move to the phone live streaming. Then we look at going live professionally. Then model 4, look at the software production. So we look at what is RTMP, what is key. We look at OBS versus vMix. Then I talk about the signal flow. Then 5, talk about OBS and vMix. I did a walkthrough. Now, so all of them have a video. The only one that is left now is model 6 and 7, which I'm doing. The model 6 is going to look at the equipment and gear setup, where I look at the cameras. So I'll talk about different cameras for your production. The budget ones, that one I'll be going to the various websites to show you. We also talk about audio, how you can integrate audio, the quality audio. I'll be talking basically about lighting in this one. Then I'll talk about building a setup on any budget. How you can start. So those ones, they are just more of talking. Then we come to multi-camera production. So I'm going to be talking about switches, hardware switches, what is input, output, and multi-view. I've done that video already, but I want to finish the 6 and then I can add this because I've done a lot of videos on. Then the model 8, we are talking about streaming workflow. So this is more like you are going live, the things you have to check for: speed, you are streaming to Facebook, Zoom simultaneously, what you have to do. Then we look at growing your church online presence. Some of the things you have to do, optimization of your YouTube and all of that. So it's a complete course. If you preview, there's an app you download. You have the app. You don't have the app. They didn't give you the app. Trainer Central. Download the app and sign in there. It's easy to watch from there. So this is how it will be appearing if you are watching. So this is the intro video, right? Yeah, the person can call. Now, when you are doing a lot of videos on TikTok, the view is reducing. They will be restricting me, especially if I'm showing content like this. Then I'm getting a lot of issues. So what I'm going to do from now on, Monday, I will start streaming on my YouTube channel. I will just.
Welcome to live streaming mastery.
Okay. So let's go back to my YOLO boss. So I've added one camera here. Now let's go back again and see something. If you go to the account setting at the top here, you see the top there. When you go down, you see the storage management. You see that this device, the Ultra, is having internal memory of 220 gig. So with this, when I come back, I can copy the file. See that it's red. I have some files there already. But when I come back, I can copy and then clear it. So you don't need to have, even though there's SD card slot and then you can connect SSD, this one is having internal memory. Unlike the Ultra and the Pro, they don't have, but this one is having it. Let me start the video. I want to record it. I want to record it and send it to somebody who has been asking me for. So those of you online, you can join. I'm going to do this recording now, okay? Thank you. Hi, so my name is Andrew, and today we'll be looking at the YOLO Boss Extreme. I've been showing you videos on the Ultra. I did some videos too on the Extreme. And then I've also used the Pro. The Pro was the first one I used. Initially, there was this device called Sling Studio that came before the COVID time. During the COVID time, the device left the system. I used it during the COVID time. It was more like a wireless device, but it just went out of the system and we couldn't get it. Then later I realized that there's something called YOLO Boss. So I bought it from Bellsmile. Then later I bought the Ultra from Impact Photos. And with the videos I've been doing and the promotion I've been doing for them, I was able to convince them to send me the Extreme. So I actually didn't pay for the Extreme. It's the same with the Osego Stream. But today, let's look at the YOLO Boss Extreme. Now, when you buy this device, the first thing you see is, if you look here, you have 8 inputs. The Ultra is having 4. So this is an 8-channel switcher. 5 can take 4K. So the first 3 is HD, the rest is 4K. So actually, this can do 4K. Can input 4K and do what? Output 4K. And you can also stream 4K. Okay, so then you have 2 HDMI outputs. 2. Even though you are having a screen, you still have 2 outputs. And one nice thing about the output, that if you go into the software, you can decide what you want to send out. So if I want to send camera 1 out through here, I can still do it. So you decide what you want to send out, or you send the program out. From there, you have the LAN port, so internet connectivity. This is all in one device. You don't need a computer to do your live stream. You just have to add your platform, and then you stream. So you don't need a computer. You don't need it at all, not for anything. The only thing is that they have a software, and when you go into the software, so this is their software. This is their software. Now, the software is called YOLO Cast. And what it's doing to do is that when you buy the subscription, but you can use the software to sign up when you buy the application first. Like when you buy the device first, you can just sign in. It doesn't mean you have to pay. But you can create live events here. And when you pay, they will be able to redistribute it. So the way Restream is working, this application is also working the same way. But one thing I like about this is that when you come down here, I'll buy this to show you. You have what we call backup stream. So you can be streaming with the boss and then use vMix, send another stream there. So that if there is an issue with your internet, the other internet, the backup will pick up for you. Okay. So they have a software. When you buy the device, you will not see enter like the way you are seeing it here. You will only see sign in. So you sign in. If you don't want to sign in, you go to the account settings at the top, and then you can sign in. So I am signing with my info@anchormedia.com. Then they have the YOLO Cast showing here. So they say I have a free 4.9 gig remaining. The bandwidth, they have not given me it, so I have to activate it. Then they also have the network bonding, which is not activated, right? Then NDI. So this device is having a lot of things in it, right? Now, when you power it, this is the first thing you see. Oh no, I'm not done with the physical port. So you have type A at the top. There's 2 type A. This type A, you can put your SSD hard drive to record directly on it. You can connect a webcam. So there's a webcam here from them. I can connect it here, and I'll see the video. And other webcam. This device is what? Osmo. I can connect Osmo right now, and it will come. So one nice thing about the Extreme is that a lot of the webcam can actually connect to it when they have the USB. So if you have the type A, you can connect it. This same type A, you can connect sound. So if I have sound from my Rodecaster Pro, I can connect the sound here. You can connect the keyboard if you want to type. Mouse, you want to use mouse, you can connect it. You see the whole thing. It's not for only one thing. Now there is also type C here, that you can do all that I've mentioned with the type C. And then you can send the video through the type C to your PC. So if you are doing Zoom and Teams, and you want to have the video that is showing here, you can do that by using the type C cable, connect to your PC, and you have the video, either in your OBS, vMix, Zoom, or your Teams. Then we have the charging ports there. We have a microphone and line in 3.5 port. So if you pick a sound from your main mixer board, you can send it to the line in. If you have a microphone, you have to convert it to a 3.5 before you can connect it. Down there, you have SD card slot. So they've given you so many more options. You have internal memory, you have SD card, so you can put SSD or pen drive. If I have a picture I want to load, I can put it on a pen drive and put it here. Then you have headset port, then the power. Then you also have a SIM card. So you can use a SIM card. If you are going on a remote shoot, you put a SIM card in it. So I want to do bonding. I want to use Wi-Fi, the LAN, and then SIM card this weekend. Now, this is what, so when you power it, you see this. as I explained, the streaming mode, when you want to stream, this is where you go to. Then you set it. So you can see I have some there already, which have ended, right? Then we have the YOLO cards. As I mentioned, the software. When you come to the software, you can see the last one I have here is this one. That's also showing here. So the YOLO cards is when you pay for it, you can set the event there. That means you can redistribute it to other pages. So you can go and do your destination. So these are the destinations that I have here. So you can see all the pages. So I have 3 YouTube, 1 Facebook, and then 2 RTMP. So I can decide to stream to all these platforms at the same time, just using one sending. I send once and I'm able to redistribute it. Then you can also look at the stream source. The stream source, where is it coming from? Are you using YOLO Boss or whatever? Then you can link it to your event. So when you do your event, you can decide whether you are streaming from Vimeo, OBS, or you are using their YOLO Boss. So they done it in a way that it's easy for you. If you subscribe to the software, you can still stream from OBS and Vimeo, not only from the YOLO Boss. Okay. Please, somebody say I need a serious relationship in Ghana. Okay. So that is the YOLO cards. That is if you pay for it, you can come to create the event. Okay. So you see that I have not paid, so they are. But let's go to the standard event. If you don't pay, you can still do your scheduling. So I go to standard, I go to the addition sign you see there. Can you see it? Then let's say that I'm doing a test. You give a description, then I give date and time. So let me do one, right? So PM. Then you can add your image. So I don't have a hard drive or any other things connected. So I'll go to the internal memory and I can pick an image. Let me just pick any image here because this is what I have. And then I can create the event. Now, when you create the event, it doesn't automatically create the event on your page. You have to go and enable the page. So let's look at it this way. You have to go and enable the page. So it's created, so it's scheduled. When you click on it to open, then you can now see your camera, right? Let me delete some of these things. So we have one camera connected, and then we have this video also coming in. And then you have the camera. Now, as for the cameras, if you connect it, automatically show here. But if it comes to video, you have to go to the add video source. Then you go to video, and then you go and select the video you want to bring in. Okay. So the videos are on this hard drive. I can decide to bring it. This is a program that was recorded, right? So you can bring them in. And this is a map. When I'm live, people will be showing where they are messaging from. Okay. So let's look at the sources. We have HDMI 1 to 8, right? Then we have USB 1 and 2, which I'll show you at the top. Then we have the USB-C, which means the C you can still connect to it. So for example, this is a webcam. If I connect it right now, let's see if it will come. This webcam is not looking at me. So you see it blinking. So somebody is asking what type of camera am I using? I'm using a mirrorless R with 70 to 200. Those of you on TikTok, from next week I will start streaming on my YouTube channel. TikTok is always giving me restriction and I have to keep on appealing. Now they look like they have even shadow banned me. Okay. One thing TikTok normally do is that when you post a video, they send it to about 200 of your followers to see if they will engage. So if these people don't engage, then they will also not push it in the search engines and all of that for you. So that's why you see people sometimes remain within the 200 view. Because when you post now, they will push it to your people. And then they will want to see if people stay on to watch to the end. watch time. Okay, that is just by the way, sorry. So this is what I'm talking about. You see that TikTok ended because they say there's inactivity. But meanwhile, I can see there's activity going on. Just because I brought in YouTube on top of it. It's a jealous software. I wanted to be seeing the YouTube too. And once YouTube is on top, it's telling me that there is inactivity. So sorry, those who were on TikTok, I think you've gone off. So you see the camera is in. So this is my webcam. Look at the quality of the webcam. If you go to the setting and then the webcam, there's a setting there. You can go to the camera setting and then you check the sharpness. Look at this, vignetting, correction, and all of that. So exposure, I can do it auto or manual. This is manual. Then I can increase or decrease. The ISO, and now you can control it, but I'll put it on auto. Then you have white balance and all of that. So this is affecting the webcam. Now I like the sharpness of this webcam. If I bring this closer to it, you see that it will focus it. Just look at this. Now, let's see something. Oh, there is no, if I were to have this chair, I will show you something. But there's no chair. So let's look at this. So this video is my main video here. Okay. This is my main video. That is coming to the YOLO Boss Extreme. Now look at this. And that's where I like using the YOLO Boss. If you go to the setting under each video, you see replicate. Do you know what it means? So I can replicate this video one. Let me replicate again. So I can get so many replica from it. So I have done how many? 3. So if I select this one, I can go to crop. And then, so look at the various aspect ratio they've given over here. But I'll be at this and then I will crop in. So I want a close-up of me, right? But I'm using one camera. So I did a I replicated it and then I now have a close-up. The quality is still the same. Nobody will see the difference. This is the actual camera. I've done this. The second one, let me crop it and show you the YOLO Boss itself. Then this one, what will I do? Okay, let me just zoom in a little. So I have another. So look at this. This is a wider shot as the camera is coming in. Then this is a close-up shot. Let me go to the setting and then I'll put the program for you to actually see what I'm talking about. So program out. So this is the actual camera. This is, you see it? This is a closer. And this is the other one that I'm showing only in the, and then this is a medium kind of. The quality is still, it's not bad. So just imagine if I'm bringing 4K camera and I crop. I'll put it in the 4K port. I told you that it's having how many? It's having 5 4K ports. So I can bring in 4K and then I will crop it. And I will still have the quality there. So this is what I have. The other thing that you have to look for is that we have guests. We can invite a guest. So if I go to invite a guest, I can add guest over here. And then I can send an email invitation for you to join as a guest. Is anybody online who wants to join me as a guest? You just leave your email. I put the email in, and then you come in as a guest. So the guest function is also down here. So enable invite guest function. Then you invite a guest, you put the person's email here, and the person will appear and you can talk to. So if the person have done a setup like me, and the person have a capture card connected to a camera and connected to the laptop, you can pick that feed and I will have you for us to have a conversation without you necessarily coming to the studio or me going to your place. Okay. So invite guests. So we have video, image, PDF, live stream. Live stream, if a YOLO boss is also doing, I can pick that live stream into this. Then NDI on the same network. If there are devices on that network, I'll be able to see it. Right now, I'm sending a video through here. If I were to connect network cable from this router to this, is my YouTube still coming? My router is off. So let me remove this router. Oh, it's still streaming. Even though the router went off, it means it picked the other one. So it's still working. That's nice. So I need a cable to connect to this roadcaster. Then I can send NDI out. Okay. Or if I'm on the same network on my phone, I can do that. So we have RTMP, then SRT, all of that. Those who understand. Now, one other thing that you will love about it is the multi-views that you see at the side. So picture in picture, I can do picture in picture like this. And I can select whether I want it round or this size. So there are other aspect ratio that you can select. So let me swap the video for you to see. So if I'm teaching about the word map, I can do a video like this. Okay, so it becomes a source. So anytime I'm talking, I can do that. Then you can bring 4 videos on the screen. So see this. At my church, we like doing this a lot. So we can bring, our screen is very big. So sometimes we do super source to bring different video on the screen. Then one other thing is that you can do a customized one yourself. And I like how flexible it is. So I come to I add this camera. Then I can go to crop. And I'm doing the free cropping. There are other aspect ratio you can use. So let me use this one. And then put myself here. Let me bring in the word map. And then here. I can give it a background. This is the official background, but you can also load it. You can also add video as a background. So if you go, you can look for the video. So maybe you have those visualization video. You can bring them in as a background. Okay. You can add more things. Maybe you have, let me see if I want to bring this video. See, I'm giving it a border. So maybe I'm showing something else. Corner radius. So I will make it round. So you do your own design. Once you are okay, this will come live. Okay. So that is with the video sources and the multi-view. And there's just a little difference in this and the ultra. It's not that much. So the first thing you see here is the annual plan. So if you want to activate, they will send you a link to go and pay for it. That's 20 gig per month. That's $29. Then these are the pages I can stream to. Remember, if you are doing you see yesterday we look at the streaming mode. So if you are using the YOLO Live multi-streaming service, you can stream to 2 platforms or like 3 platforms. But if you are using direct single, it's only 1 platform you can stream to. As I mentioned, if you don't enable it here, public and done, it will not schedule it on the page. So right now that I have done this, it will schedule the event. So it's ready. Once I go live, you can go and copy that URL and send to people. What they've also done is that you can do your schedule for 90 days before the event and to be there. 90 days you go live. Okay. Then we have the overlay. So there are overlays here. Look at this. This is a funeral overlay I've done. This one is there. So you go to overlay. There are different types of overlay: video, timer, image. So the image, you have to go here and then you pick it from here. Then